Hello, students of class 6. Welcome back to our social science class. So, today, first, I want to let you all know that we have completed our Term 1 social science book. So, yay to all of you. Yes, we are done with our social science book. So, as we are done with our Term 1 book, today we are going to have a recap of our Term 1 book. Okay, students? So, I want you all to be ready with your next term book for the next class. So, today I thought before just moving on to our Term 2 book, we will be discussing about the Term 1 book that we have learned for these many days. So let's quickly have a recap now. So first, we saw about 4 lessons in history. So let's see what are all the lessons that we saw in history. Yes, lesson 1, we saw about what is history. Then in the lesson 2, we saw about the human evolution. Then in the lesson 3, we saw about the Indus civilization. Then in lesson 4, we came to know about the ancient cities of Tamilagam. I hope all of you remember what we saw under each topics. So you came to know about how humans evolved. Then in the Indus civilization, we came to know about few ancient places which were found by the archaeologists, that is, the people who surveyed the lands. So, in the Indus civilization lesson, you also came about few leaders, then you came to know about their culture, their occupation, their dressing style, and so on. And in the lesson 4 of ancient cities of Tamilagam, you were able to learn about Madurai, Kanchi, and many more. Yes, ancient cities, right? Yeah. So, in the 4th lesson, we came to know about the Silapadikaram and so on. So, I'm sure all of you are clear with all the 4 lessons. If you have any doubts regarding the lessons, kindly clear them as soon as possible. Or if you're not sure about the lesson, kindly go back to the video where we have taught the lessons clearly and listen carefully to the video. You will be able to know about the lessons. So that's all for history. So for history, we saw 4 lessons. So next in line is geography. So even in geography, we saw 2 lessons, right? So let's see what are they. So yes, in the lesson 1, we saw about universe and the solar system. So do you remember, students? We saw about Earth, we saw about the sun, we saw about the solar planets, then we saw about the steroids and the meteoroids. Then what all did we see? We saw many more, right, about the solar system. Yes, so that was all under the lesson 1. And under the lesson 2, we saw about the land and the oceans, right? Yes, we saw about mountains, we saw about hills, we saw about plateaus, and we came to know about the difference between each and everything, right? So we knew what is the biggest ocean and which is the smallest ocean too, right? Yes. So I hope you are all clear with lesson 1 and the lesson 2 of geography. So likewise, if you aren't clear, if you have any doubts, clear it either with your class teacher or just go back quickly to the video and listen to the video once again. You will be able to understand it clearly. So moving on, we also saw few lessons under civics, right? Yes, we saw 2 lessons under civics. So let's see what are they. So lesson 1 we saw about understanding diversity. We saw about the different cultures, different people, and many more diversity that we have in our country. And in the lesson 2, that is achieving equality, we learnt about how we should accept each and every individual the way they are, right? Yes. So I hope you have also understood civics clearly. If not, like I said, kindly go back and watch the videos carefully and make yourselves clear. So in our next class, we will be looking at and we'll be starting with our history lesson 1 in our unit 2, that is term 2 textbook. So kindly be ready with that, students. Meet you all in our next class. Thank you, students. Until then, take care.